Not all of our children come to us with the same needs or the same wants. Providing those different opportunities for kids, we can meet so many different learning needs for all children.
I am Kyrene Superintendent Laura Tenyas.
She is a cool superintendent.
Each month, it is my pleasure to shine a spotlight on the people, places, and programs that make Kyrene so exceptional. Thank you for joining me for this month's Superintendent Spotlight on Kyrene. In this month's Superintendent Spotlight on Kyrene, we are going to take you all across our district to highlight some of the unique academic options available in Kyrene School District. We know that every child is different, and if given the right environment, every child can excel. In Kyrene, our educational offerings are as unique as the students we serve. From computer science immersion to arts integration, from a traditional academy to a digital academy, our wide variety of programs ensure there is an opportunity for every child to thrive in Kyrene. Let me show you.
Giving them opportunities with STEM, with science, encourages all children, not just boys or not just girls, to have the opportunity to explore, maybe I could do something with this, or I would like to learn more about this, and they're going to be the change in this world, so we want to inspire them to do so.
More than ever, our students are being faced with the reality of a shifting global landscape. We have more mobility, we have multi-languages being spoken, and they need to be prepared to be global citizens and handle the challenges that are thrown out to them.
Not all of our children come to us with the same needs or the same wants. Providing those different opportunities for kids, we can meet so many different learning needs for all children.
Can you tell me a little bit about the traditional model and that type of education?
At KTA, we are the only K-8 traditional campus in Kyrene. We have a more rigorous approach to education. It's a comprehensive traditional model, and we get students as early as 3 and 4 years old, and we take them all the way through 8th grade, so we get to know the students and the families really well.
So I'm a parent looking to enroll. How do I know that a traditional academy is right for my child?
The students really respond well to the high level of expectation that we have for them. So we have the traditional pieces of Spalding, but we also have collaborative educational activities. We also have students working in groups and pairs, and so it's kind of a nice mix of some of the traditional model and also some more collaborative kinds of opportunities for students.
We've always believed that a device is available not for the purpose of teaching children technology, but rather for the purpose of using technology as an additional tool. Teachers have used that technology to enhance the learning, to make the learning more engaging. When you look at coding, children have to learn to organize and to sequence. I'm sure you can just begin to imagine the numerous parallels that exist between doing those things within a technology setting and doing that within mathematics or even in organizing, a writing project or a presentation project. The old model was one where children would go to the computer lab and do some extension of their learning on tabletop computers in the computer lab. And I would say the way students are especially benefiting right now are that they have those devices in their classrooms. In our upper grades, it's a 1-to-1, and in our lower grades, it's a 1-to-2. And children have embraced it, and it's been very, very successful.
Arts integration is unique because it allows students to take responsibility for their learning. So the teacher is the guide, and the students are the ones that are coming up with the creativity. It just makes for a cohesive learning environment. You see a lot more interaction between the students in the classroom, the teacher kind of taking a step back with the guiding and being a mentor. But you see a lot of movement, a lot of collaboration. They're just working together, and I think that that's amazing than just sometimes sitting at a desk and, having the teacher be up there being the main person that's teaching the lesson.
Bienvenidos a Lagos El Dual Lenguaje Escuela.
So can you tell me a little bit about dual language, what that experience is like for our students and what makes it so unique?
Here in Kyrene, we have an immersion model. So at the elementary school level, our kids experience content level education in both English and Spanish. They spend 50% of the day in English, learning in English language arts as well as social studies, and then math is taught primarily in Spanish.
So how does learning a second language help students in the classroom? How does it elevate the experience, the teaching and learning experience for our students?
Our students gain the gift of biliteracy and bilingualism at no expense to their English language development. One thing that we really emphasize at Lagos is the growth mindset, and the dual language setting is perfect for it. It's hard. They have to think. They're using their executive brain right now.
At Manitas, we have reimagined the standard classroom structure by combining innovative practices in learning environments, methods, and staffing. Our learning studios are open, flexible, vibrant spaces for teaching and learning. Within these spaces, students are challenged and engaged through the exploration of real-world issues and the use of state-of-the-art technology that will help prepare them for their futures.
STEM is so important for all children. We do experiments like a science lab, we run construction challenges, and we offer the children lots of opportunities to ask questions and really engage their learning.
Can you tell us what you love about STEM?
Yeah, I love about STEM is that it helps me learn in a different way that not a lot of people can learn. It's more physical than just watching.
With STEM, it is easy to integrate all subject areas, which is so important to give children learning kind of outside the box. So when we can integrate science, technology, engineering, and mathematics into English language arts and our writing and our reading, it really makes the educational experience so much more rich for the children.
Those are just a few of the choice opportunities available across 26 Kyrene schools. We also have leadership schools, an international baccalaureate world school, Mandarin, agriculture, and much, much more. And that's in addition to the fine and performing arts, athletics, and gifted programming offered to students at all Kyrene schools. For a complete list of our choice opportunities, visit our website. Thank you, and I will see you next month for another Spotlight on Kyrene.